Hey everybody, you know me, it's Paul with Washington Pro Carpet Cleaning. Today I've got a few what do they call them, Airbnb units that one of the management companies utilizes me on. And in this particular unit I've got the furniture, the carpets, mattresses, and then the additional flooring. So I'm probably just going to show the furniture. I may film the mattresses because that's kind of a unique situation as well. But you can see it's a beautiful little place. It's about 40 yards from the water. Actually, it's just on the other side of the water from where I live. And it's all digital code, those Schlage locks. So you don't have to wait for anybody. The maids have already been in and done the main stuff, but what they do is they get a general cleaning on everything, which is good. You know, I'll hit the kitchen area here. I'll do the tile, the wood, and then in the back rooms we got carpet, and I'll mop the utility room, and then I'm not doing the area rug today. I don't know why, which is fine. It probably doesn't need it. But I am doing the couch, which I've already completed. But I wanted to show a couple points on this thing and how I do it. And this one is just a synthetic fiber. It almost feels like a corduroy, but man, I should have took the before picture. It was pretty dirty. And I wasn't going to do a video at all today because I thought, man, I've got so much work. I don't have my helper with me, so, and my wife's doing other stuff, so just me today. I got to get through. I've only got two. The other Airbnb is a lot bigger though. It's about 3,200 square foot. This one's small. You could see I've got my 8-inch Zinger pads available at the end cap store. My Harbor Freight 1,000 to 3,000 RPM hand polisher, and I'm just touching up this area over here. I'm using a dry foam to clean it. I did have a spray bottle with some Green Dragon in it and my regular brush. You'll see the brush here at the end, but I go through with the Green Dragon first, and then I just mist it with a little bit of the dry foam so that the spinner or the bonnet doesn't do any fiber damage. I also wet the bonnet and wring it out. It's just microfiber with the little scrubbing strips. I always keep it on the first setting, which is 10, which is 1,000 RPM, so I don't do damage. But you can see it's beautiful. I have a little fold-up table I bought at Walmart. I should have bought that in with me so I could have set the excuse me. I could have set my pillows up there while I was working, but instead I just leaned over and did them on the, there's a hide bed in there. I don't know if you could see that. And then these I'll go over with just water when I'm done with the foam, and I'll just polish it out. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of citric acid, put maybe a teaspoon in a warm bottle sprayer and spray it with the citric acid just to break down any high pH. Then I'll hit it with a vacuum, actually before I clean it. So I come in, I thoroughly vacuum it with the shop vac, get everything out of it, get all the dry soil off. And that's when the next step I use the Green Dragon and a brush. And then I use the foam and the scrubbing bonnet. And then I'll wet the blue microfiber bonnet, also available at the end cap store, 8-inch. And I'll spray a little bit of citric acid. You can use straight distilled vinegar, or mix it 50-50, and that neutralizes anything. Plus, if somebody's done something, at an Airbnb, people try to hide stuff, so they might get a can of Resolve or some stuff and leave a whole bunch of residue behind. But it's practically dry when I'm finished. That's the beauty of this method. I used to do nothing but steam cleaning. I'd steam clean these, and then of course it takes a couple hours to dry, so you never know if anything's going to wick back up. But on the low moisture cleaning like this, being that it's almost dry, this is the brush that I'm going to groom it with. I'll show you how you can groom this one. You can see how it looks darker, just like carpets. It gets those dark shades. So if you find the direction of the fiber pile and you brush it all one direction, when people first come in, they see it. You see how dark it is there? And then if you comb it the other direction, you get that lighter look. And for some reason, presentation's everything on cleaning. And if it looks dirty, it is dirty. So, but you can see like that, it can look darker on the arms. You don't want that because people will assume that you didn't get it as clean as the side where it's real light. So you find the direction, brush it, and find the direction that you get it all uniform. Just a good tip. And of course this one, they know, they trust me for the cleaning on it and everything, and cleaning on the whole unit. And they also do a full COVID sanitization on these units, the property management. It's quite expensive. I saw the invoice and I was like, wow. I don't know. Here we're not allowed in the state of Washington. You have to have a special license for sanitizing, disinfecting the COVID thing. Too many people started going out and spraying, and I was going to start doing that too until I found out that you have to carry a special, I don't know what it is, hazmat license or something. Other people probably know. Some states you don't need it, but anyway, check it out. Comb it, looks beautiful. Surprisingly, that looks great. I did come back in before I packed up everything in that little corner right there. I sprayed it again with the Green Dragon and I brushed it real hard, and then I took a cloth, microfiber cloth, and just dried it up and recombed it. There was a little bit of soil on the seam and on the side, but it took care of that, no problem. See, you got to find the direction. You never know which direction. There's dark, there's the light pattern. So there you go. And steam cleaning, you just kind of go over it, and you can groom it, but anything that's really wet looks shiny. That was the beauty of carpet cleaning. Back in the day with the truck mount, we would go in, just blast through, and of course the carpets always look fantastic because anything wet is shiny. But of course ours dried pretty quick, about 6 hours. We were using a lot of suction, and sometimes we put down the fans. So no disrespect to truck mount guys, loved my truck mount, loved my portable. Wish I knew about YouTube back then. I don't think they had it though. But Tommy over at the Green Rhino, he's multi process. He does the truck mount, he does the low moisture, everything. So if you're interested in learning more about truck mount, you can go check out Green Rhino. He's got a great YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I don't do any steam cleaning anymore. That's by choice. So, and I will say, I still get those weird commenters, you're swirling the dirt around. It's just so funny, and I appreciate sometimes the subscribers who see the comment before I do, and they know the answer, so they answer it for me. That's awesome. So I appreciate that. But I had one, and just recently somebody caught it for me. People don't have enough information to know what they're talking about. So yeah, all they see is that. They don't know encapsulation. They don't know that I'm not signing up for the Rat Nasty restaurants. Those I'll leave to a more suitable process. I mean, you can do it if you want to put the time in and the chemical with this method, but I just don't have time to educate the naysayers, so I'll leave them be. And if you see a negative comment, which I don't get too many, if you want to answer it for me, don't get into no fights or arguments, obviously, but like the one that I saw today was real kind. The guy just explained, hey, this is what we do. It's based on encapsulation technology. The pad absorbs, so we are extracting, and we choose not to do heavily soiled jobs. We refer those to truck mount people or heavy duty portable steam cleaners. So no biggie. Look at those pillows, those dragonflies. Those are kind of cool, huh? So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to kind of at least get a video and show you what I'm up to today. I wish I had some help. I would have a lot more time to film. It would have been cool to film the floors. I did bring the Oric Orbiter with me. I think you saw my post. I ended up having a commercial job with a bunch of stairs. I didn't get done till 11 o'clock at night last night. But anyway, there's the brush, grooming. So I'll get started on the tile, then I'll hit the wood. Very simple process. I'll probably use the Oric Orbiter throughout the rest of the house, maybe even probably bring the Koblenz in for the carpets. So there you go. Appreciate y'all joining me for another episode of Carpet Guys Vlog. I'm off to work. I'll see you in the next one.